Ah, it has come to the attention of Nostrovini, and the danger is so great that we must break the fourth wall. A cult of death is upon us, cult of evil, demonic evil, God Hamas, and all their supporters. This force is in league with Satan himself. Never in history has blatant evil been so blatant about its intentions. The Nazis, the Khmer Rouge, the communist KGB hid their crimes, unlike Hamas and the Palestinian who want to clear Israel out of Israelis. From the river to the sea, no Jews should be he. Israel, as all Christians know, was given to the Israelis, to the Jews, by God Himself. The chosen people were chosen to live there. It's biblical truth. So Israel will never stand alone. Second coming of the Lord, He, Jesus Christ, is linked to Israel. Palestinians, as a people, are not guilty. But those who blatantly engage in the destruction of another race, so another, especially a race that was given that land by the Lord Himself, are evil and in service of satanic forces, beheading of children, wanton killing and murder and rape of women, the torture of the elderly, the innocent, all, and then publicizing it with pride, all the product of Satan's. Soldiers were given orders specifically to create as much of an atrocity as possible. There can be no doubt that we are dealing with the greatest evil of this time. You know, trying to negotiate on good faith with these is like a kindly cyclist who was in the paper the other day. Seeing an injured snake on the roadway, he tried to pick it up to take it to be dealt with. Well, the snake bit him, as snakes will. That is what Palestinian movement is about. It's a snake. When they went into Lebanon, they caused a civil war. When they went into Jordan, they caused a civil war. They are going to cause havoc, maybe the destruction of mankind itself, of their selfish and rebellious behavior. We in New York are dealing with anti-Semites in our midst, monsters who would seek to kill innocent Jews as they killed those poor embassy people. Zohara is still okay with killing Jews and the destruction of Israel. As all good Christians know, this cannot be permitted. This is an atrocity. Often, and many of our institutions of higher learning are permeated with anti-Semites and anti-white bigots who incriminate people based on their color. Atrocities, monstrous monsters. Who Martin Luther King would be ashamed to be associated with. This has to stop. What the government should do, what the good government that is run by the vicar of God, the representative of he who is up in the sky, Donald J. Trump. Well, first off, the throwing away, the um, all students who support Hamas must be taken care of by being deported. Anyone who wantonly somehow the destruction, the murder of Jews should be, and or non-American citizens should be thrown out. And even American citizens who engage should be taken through Rukva laws. The Civil Liberties Union, which is an front for communists and radical feminists and man-haters, should be eliminated, disbanded, and its members taken to the Aleutian Islands. There are good things in the paper. Quiet victory for guns. Silencers. I never liked loud noises with guns. It seems that silencers are becoming quite in fashion. They will enable people to fight in what potentially is a civil war and not blow their ears off. Oh, what's a scary battle? Rump apple sauna. Scary battles are happening now. A ruthless foe who are willing to attack the elderly, the weak, children are rampaging through this polypolitic. Their destruction must be complete and utter and thorough. Slay cult, that's what they are. Cult of slayers, of murderers. Not all Palestinians are evil, but this organized group is an evil entity, as the Nazis were, as the KGB or communists were, the Maoists, the followers of Mao Zedong, Pathet Lao. They have cut from the same murderous claw. What will rescue us from that? The American people. Battle right now is being fought by the greatest president in the history of mankind and the history of the country, Mr. Donald J. Trump, representative of all that is good and decent in the world. The liberals who oppose him are only seeing reflections of their own evil, their own wanton thirst for control and power, their nihilism which hates humanity. They will be beaten. Cuomo, getting dough from Vinberg. You have a choice between Marxist and a flea who murdered thousands of elderly people out of pride and then filled up half his staff. Wow. Sanctuary city situation is going to be taken care of. Suing them, cutting them off from funds, and arresting all the mayors, all the judges who support this vile concept. They are traitors. They are as bad as people who were supporting the Nazis during the Second World War and should be treated accordingly. Even Billy Joel had to cut his concert off. Billy Joel found commies. Well, and what's your agenda? To persecute those who uh, celebrate life and not death, who celebrate their European heritage as opposed to being invaded by an alien forces from another land with a religion that its interpretation is not um, copacetic Christianity or our enlightened concept of the world. Judy's back, star. Judge's back, Harvard. I think these judges, we need to be arrested. They are liberals, but communists pass for liberals. They must be eliminated. A good stunt in the Aleutians Islands would be needed. I think that's enough. Well, let's see. Maybe more. Alice grandchild. They actually. Oh, no, no, no. We'll do this another time. I think this is enough. Feel healthy. Feel good. Feeling good. Like a rat when you should. Dun, 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 dun. Goodbye, all.